Assalamu alaikum. Adofonom papa bi na AdamfoPa media ni AdamfoPa TV. Ahwefo ye mamu nyina assalamu alaikum na wajimi so say alaikum salam. Enne so hwe wo bre na no nso abapa ho sima aduasa ba ko se wo de ne me de ne ye pede a. Nyankopon de enne dan so acheyen ala adaroma. Yeda so wonkwa yenim se enne eyeda ponda kese ema yenuano muslimifo ana muslims. Yenyina yenim say fasting no nyame adom ala daroma odi mu atwa na mu awie ewo nkunimdie mu mpaye ne adesredi amodi ato ala anim nyina no yenim say waye na de onyanye ye so gusu a obeye eni nti ya mamu nyina assalamu alaikum yes ama mu ne yo safe na wajoine a aha AdamfoPa media AdamfoPa TV ye wo bunu mantem wanfie nso duru hɔ a yɛ Friday market storerooms na bi sale na so ubehu yen yɛdi dwumadie bebree ɛni nti sɛ yɛ wedding na wo yɛ funeral bi na wo yɛ na pɛsɛ yɛ mefa live coverage ma wa na sɛ yɛ mefa video ma wa yɛ available da bia me ka kyerɛ sɛ quality level no ɛna ɛkasa ade panso na ɛtɔn no ho Paul Amantem ɔsen adi kanfo yɛ din no ɛni nti yɛ sɛ kwakuo no so odo ho boyen a okotokro enka so enti fa adwumadie ne bedan ye na yengu wani ase eni nti ye chiachi obi bia ye chia nkramofo awie ne de na ye de nchia kese so e ma nananom atena konwa nananom achempem akwamu na de ekeka ho na ye fa akwanya we so de nchia kese ama nananom akwamu efo omo wodom akwamu enim se na watwi mu dwumade kase bi esi omoni so a ye pa ye na ye de nasi so ye de na de na hye ne manfo na ono nso ada ne trimpo a owo e de ma ne manfo adi ahye edom nyina eninti ye hyase na no ejoda nyame ya adom a ye de ni nyina bekwa kwawie kwase da ye na asesom no eninti AdamfoPa media ya mawa ya bobo ba ko ne mienu bi so ama wahu de ekoso ewodom akwam na this month of March ne de 2026 aye double celebration de nti na make sa yenim sa ya Ghana month ntramufo nso omoda pon no enso be fall within March sa nso na akwam nso dwumadie kese a ekoso nso eye the same month of March enti anije ne de na chese abo ano ara no sa enti ya chia nananom awie de na ye de ncha kese nso emma adwumayefo ahodo a akuaku ahodo ni dwadifo ma riders ne drivers ahodo a wodoma east ni na ye de ncha kese emma mu nyina moka ho na AdamfoPa media AdamfoPa media enti na nwumre se wa join ye na ye ba besua ade ba ko ne mienu bi a efa ye relationship no ho na ye nti ase e wo neema bi ho sade ye ba ya wo nso besua na me nso mesua bi nti me say me wo a wo hwe me no o ka ho pa na ye di dwuma no enti me srew share na comment ma obi nso enya bi nhwe me ma remfi so de wadwen kire papa no ebeba na ye nyina so ye mfa mu aba na me gidi say dwumadie enkwa awieye no na wa ye nhyira na me nso masua ade kakra enti ye nkyɛ ho no ye bɛbɔ awram ewo studio bi na mama madofonom ana me guest nom akwa aba enti me nuanom muslimifo mesrɛ mo na dadeɛ mumbonra me comment section na momfa mo nchia ni bingugu ho ma me na asa ya afa mitirim kakra ansha metade fofo ma na ma mixe ne kakra nti momfa bingugum na ye hu se de nchia no ekopepepe ya chia mu biem ema mo we de afrim ne tirim kwa nyame nhyira mu bebre enne ye se wo hwɛ se de amasi afa me ho na kyese medin alima no masa akwa alima tu sade a me ana misi ha ne dai nti wo hwɛ me a enne Madam Alice na dodo na de frame na medin e sha adaka ye frame Alima okobre kuma omo nim de enim eninti ene eye da pon de na chese Alima no e na ye di edi dwuma me ma wakọ ababiem entem so minda ye topic for the day edi encho na won so sha ase adwendwen hu na hu di wo de beto comment section ho ama me na me sure obo say bre ko nanim no making kan ama eninti na de ye discuss ni say is love or does some ya kan? Is it a charity case? Pacho mami si usubie. Odo ya kan ho asemi. Is it a charity case? Is love a charity case? Anna, love isn't a charity case. Is it true or is not? ɛndeɛ na deɛ da pono so no fa wadwenkyerɛ ne fa comment section ho mames wonti ase ɛwɔ saa asɛm yi ho na afemi mmomura studio B na me ne manim difo yi entwetwe nkomo ene ye nche bebre fi se na ye da ponda wo se ye kɔbɔ ye nuan muslimifo na ye gye yani ebom woni me ye adwen ana kyese wa ma me thumbs up ɛwɔ comment section ho ɛni ntintem so ɔhene me ma wakɔ aba ɛde oba afidikesie so
Madam Alice
mpacho ene edi no ɛyɛ Lima ai me da ase wo ho na abusua ni nyina ho te sen Allahu akbar na chese nyame besa ne yare nyame nsa ne yare ma ye nyame ebeye bibia pepepe sa se de wabisa ne yenim se yenua mo muslimu fo mpa ebo no nso ebeboa ama momi ho aton entem so ohima fefe pacho waya de pa wakai di ni ntem pacho me mo akwa aba eba ne den so abusua ni nyina ho ye de
pacho nyame adom
ye da alase se wabo abusua ni nyina ho ban ene de ye kasa fa ho edaba masuni ase aye fragile ayi kakra sometimes ya na aye be something which is there enti de ye bisa ni me chance emfiri wo so love isn't a charity case open so sa anasa wo mpene so sa oti ase sa anasa enti sa enti o
oba pa me na se e ko so amanya ni from for happy Eid fitr.
Okay.
Say a charity near Candia.
Okay.
Na said ye, Eja. A dini sibano. Now we show charity, dear. We show odo. But say, a relationship so bani be man. And I walk as a charity, and find your odo, and so ye can crow. Okay. Charity no. You ever find say a Bible dear and make us say yes completely.
Okay.
Because it's one of the forms of what love. That is love in action. Obi bet me and show charity a movie, but then your dog a one who say or they park or one and nothing.
Okay.
And then come make us to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's a baby a woho. Mr. Buzia, the only ambassador knew once or was anything.
Okay. Charity the highest love from AdamfoPa, and it's that kind of love is selfless. Now if you show I am pimping I can trade behind
Really?
Reciprocal love.
Okay.
And I said Adia Odema Ubia Ubina Son for Swoopy fortunately. And it's a castle. Love isn't a charity case. What we are trying to find out today, and I said it is said, so your bed will be free of charge, no attachment to be a woman, and your bed will be a bra, there is no attachment, and I said you will not get back whatever that you invest in. No, and charity in terms of the selfless services and I would like you show without any returns.
Me da se bebre me do for awofie fa audience to comment section ho ma me na yentie won so wadwenkyere ewo yasem bisa ihu aninti ye koyanima Madam Eva said ya woka the Bible ye mfanto ho ne ayi minim se Bible ni Quran no ese kakra niema bi wo ho a eye the same thing enti yenhwe e was say obi based on the woka aye no se ye ka twero no mu asem de na chese enka charity de ye odokan nanso ye fa ne sa odokwan so relationship aspect ne de na chese esesa kakra e wo ho enti ye mfa odo aspect no sesi idea de ye base on no odokwan so obi edo obi ana say so obi do obi ana out of charity ana say ye den
Say obi do obi a na out of.
Ana obi timi worry obi out of charity. Based on this discussion, I say yebisa. Charity isn't love isn't a charity case. Enti obi etimi do because of say charity bia ana sa piti na wanyama obi nti obi timi do obi sa fa no say because of this that nti me wo humobro bi mani person nti me mfa sa kwan no so ana sa based on sa de nti me mfa ndo no.
So don't feel mu na ba bra obusu a wo na nkeye.
Okay.
Now home say Donna wakoso yi na di e wo sa charity kwan so na wahunu say my ade bibrama nti e wo say me koso ato aso do no de ware ni podi a ene na e wrong. Che say uhunu no ana woni ne nam no wunya connection kese bi e wo ho a e fa eros love.
Okay.
E do butin purpose. Na mum una wu se waye ne nyema bebre adoye e wo kwan bebre so sacrificial things amano enti na akoye se waye amano nti no wahunu bobo bi nti wo be ware no sa dia ye wrong eni se ye ware ana ye ni obi tina e wo sa kwan no so
eni kwan ese oni obi tina e wo sa kwan no so na mom se wo do no na se wada sa ahumobro no ana wada sa charity na didi a enkeye Mr. Buzia. Love isn't a charity case. What's anything?
My stand on this subject matter and say ubi eyi odo sonku bi edi mawa eye say ososo no utuya soka ana reciprocate sa love for yes see on the love no it's all about say when you love someone you give, you invest. For God so loved the world and that he gave out his only begotten son to the world to die or sacrifice as a sacrificial lamb. Say we shall live.
Okay.
And what do we do as human beings in return for that kind of love? We show our love. So we have a duty and responsibility to also worship God and also obey his commandments.
Okay.
And it is a be a baby one who obey now let me tell you something. Always, it has always been that whenever human beings are in vulnerable state, and as a war and now they are in the situation now, very porous, and I say,
okay.
And humobro so ye attribute of God. Can't nyame and nayi ayawo moso. And young so ye we were created in the likeness of Nyankopon. And if we were created in the likeness of Nyankopon, then it means that young so say you obimobo. And it is a walk to or baby and now walk to bear maybe. Not bear manu situation woman. Se wo bi na unu oka se wo ye ni ye na se bi wa ware na mi wu se enfumso bi ayede e wo ho sebi obi nko konko hu adowa anaze onko nkodwa adowa anaze obi nya aduane abra onye den onka bi nhwe anaze onye aduane ni bi entini se wo no nipa na hu. Now, there are so many cases. So I say, Obi Tinu, you know, I train in school. It is an investment.
Okay.
So what I say? So we have to reciprocate. Say you to me, you so you be. Near the children, I miss you are then our Yamayan, you're near them. So, and to be more dear, men, TV Potting said. If you are to say it isn't, love isn't a charity case, I believe, say it is a charity case.
Okay.
Because upon everything, love on the back. And when love comes now, something must go out of someone who loves. You have to give. And when you give to that person, whoever receive it, you also have a duty and responsibility here. And so we reciprocating, sa or don't any panayden and your yatro.
Okay, thank you. Adolfonom, dear Mr. Buzia SCN. Was say, now make cry, Yanko Pono, dear Bassas is obeyebi. And so I need your money say, yeah, indeed, love is a charity case. Wama yen cheche mu bebre na also se ne sen da na wo ka menuanom ye embonra Madam Eva ansa na mabam no ye kwaso akai wo se aha AdamfoPa media na wageme so say your success is our success said ya dwen won kanko ni wiye die hu no saa na dwumakuwe ye de asi ani so say ye beye enti wudwumade bi a wudi a efa media work ho de Mr. Enkwati ye nwate wo de beso ye nhwe keke na se yebu abama na de wafa baabi foforo na ye so ye nya mfeli wate ase eni nti fa odwumade ne bedan ye na ye beti wanim ama woni wabusuan so anim abanyam memfa nchia emma enkramofo no biem moni adwuma mo ya ade pa kwakwanchene ndafom na nso ala adaroma wakram ede mwatwa ahoden bi amahwe no ono ankasa enhye mo anamu Madam Eva say anwumre no ala daroma wama ahoden no aye sonko enam say ne wo break fasting atworo no kra kasa wonya ahoden foforo ne ade menim say bia ka ye nyina ene de course wodoma east so aye team no ebo hom omohomoden ede bai otimu say ye nuanom anaye papanom asofo kra timi koja enkramofo na efe keke na mehu ye manage ye Papa nyami nshao Papa Israel nyami nshao one pastor or come we refi ni den kakra anti chief imam ye chia obebre ene panimfo ne allergy ne hagiafo amwo mpota mu ha nyina madaroma ye nya kokodi ye pa didi ehuo ne ade online no ala nkoso no mom ho ban no nhyira mo na mado ye no nkoso a enye ene nti Madam Eva te said ye kan ya wo say odo ne bi na akori ni hu ewo nkramofo so won say edu sa ayi say ya omoda dosunku bi adi enti ye te said ya Mr. Buzia ekan enti nsunsanso bi wo ho enkasa na nka wo say ye hu no nanso ye ni sa ade bi a ye da bi abonyoma bata ho consequences bi ewo ho so obi ebeyi ni hu anase obetu ni hu asi wo say me do obi because of charity nti ana memfa pity meshe ha eya na consequences bi edi akira ana me da ase
oba pari ma me da ase
okay
said ye di kan aka no say wo ye charity na she utim say de menya film de ne na ye charity meka say
okay
na ne say ba nipa mienu oba ne be ma ayokofa ne de ya meka say nka kufie na ko ye siwa na watimi ahwe ni ye wa ye say charity na wo bi
okay
enti me because aka say charity a wo ya mo doesn't have to say what they worry na say what they don't say no more na say munya sa connection so don dia any hallelujah ye nyina ye hira so mamo by say ebeba wo mu say maboa no enti me receive ade e wo say me so me give nti no na e odon ko a sa bi na wo give say romantic love de nye de bi betimi afa other means now so we show charity back to the person right. Without necessarily being with the person and yes sir and no and the question now what can happen so there was
okay
wa boa bi ti mame nware no enu mu na obekọ aware na nsem because one kasa no no unnim no wonne na setena no chese mom kleke nti esa ade ya oba palima en niema bebre betimi aba consequences de boni bebre betimi afimu aba sanso na papa nso betimi afimu aba na mmomma odo no nhya se connection mra emedane errors ansa na mo bebe yusu charity ni kura de aka asem
okay me nso me da ase mesia si usi bi omode wo kan eni nti ene on say ansa na ye befa topic bi asa ye discuss na ye ade a ye immediate environment ana ye hu bi e wo social media ne other places ana ye immediate environment no kura ye titibi ye ta hu bi nso na ye nhwe ye hu se obitimi invest wo bi mu me panipa na sem me boa no nipa yi wa boa me ono a na hwe me training college ono a na hwe me nursing ono a na bo amabusua me nuam nketua ana se me nka se bi kura na omotwe like boyfriend girlfriend line no na nipa no ohwe no kama but as they grow ana omunyi no as years pass by na sa connection is swate but the other one ni be hu say ebia because nipa na invest a lot wo memunity e was say out of that charity na nipa na ya ama me ana that of out of that pity na nipa ni nyama me ahya ase because ebia sa time na nipa na nso na se a enka ebia bia wadu no wandu na wafa so aware no etimi to oba no etimi to be ma no sa consequences ya sa de gbo enti yanka ni say so obi pese oboa obi a one boa no without say ondo nipa na na asesen
so don't de no ba dia so de aka ni so okay na mu ye dia fatu tirim say o ye amanyame
okay menya expectation bia back say ma yimi yema boa wo me pe wa asem na nipa na ba benyina awie oni sa feelings ni ma wa because say wa boa ni nti na e wo se nipa ne force ne ho ne wo ntena
madam oni sa feelings ni ma obi a ene na ade no so menye se oni feelings mo obi a oni feelings
anything na make us say
you don't have feelings
right from onset no sister ana be ma me do enti na me ye den me boa wo gitum enti kofie na koye si wa papa ma oba na nyintu na busu ya nyintu ene de wo ya na ye hu se wo ye den wo ye na oni oba na kan ye Usmu sister, usi na moyo omobo, uye nyame suma yuma. Na wabwan, jena fako school, matia ofisi. Uye ya was a matia 20, be ware me. There be a yenisa. Eno no nye charity. Eno no said ye, Mr. Buzi on wedi kayakano. Na just ene ye we investment bi. Na investment kra na wo ya. E we se wo mo ba na be ma kro na wo invest ni hu se. E investment bi na mi yo na da ache me ba be ji me mfa so. Na me mfa so na me pe no. Say me pese me no ware na me pe. Na wa manipa na ye den gbo hu na wa nka nkire no wo se wajinti no e we se wo nkwa ware me a ene ne de na enye fe.
How could you have they accept something from somebody abra nipa no no nka enye bi ma say because nipa ni nya gumia be ma ana wo ofa. Do you understand what I'm saying? The point I'm making. Anything for you to settle be DBB every be ma bi won concern you no wonu ti bi say oyeden bibia oyeden all be free ho if you say wonu onye sada na mama me no papa enhwe ana wabusu afo enhwe and to say obeka say oba bia receive ana be ma bia receive nyama bi ewo omu na say me onka hwe nchire no na eduru time oba be ka to say bia na ni jo hu no to so na o time then you come and say
why do you have to wait for some time there when na me problem
mama ka jo
asase na
ba ya reni da
David
won akokọ ba ye de aye nkwan da
asase na
ye ma akokọ ba ni nyina ansa ye fi bi akokọ ba no ama ni nyini ni nkwan ni fa sam ye kuru dira ye nkwan
eno so ntina otimi nyini ka mo na obi so awia no
masa obi wia ne kwa na
onyine no e wo se wo manu hu se unyini me nkwansa ase ana me do ye den e ba na wo hweniye o fani shekeji mu kan jo manu hu se mi wure yi wodo mi ode me ye na wa bie no da bia wo to abrogu ho no obe fa na wo to mo no obe fa da ko ni
akoko na obi be fa ne kwa
enti hwenu so ye na obe hwenu so ye so manu hu se yenti amebu a oni nyina ne se mani je ho Manager, I know your charity, madam. And then a different form cry, and yet about charity law.
This is serious. I'm loving this.
Or can say charity a day, selfless law. If it's selfless, why do you then go and say me collect it? What are you going to collect?
Let me tell you something.
You've already done your God giving.
Let me tell you something. Whoever sows is expected to reap something out of it.
Okay.
If a man sows any seed, he or she is expected to say at the end of it all, he or she is going to benefit.
And I agree with that, but why should it be a romantic love? That's my question.
It has always been the case by our culture that whenever somebody sees a woman or a man, they be mostly na ya be man the woman. Then oba no be hunu no dey be as a narrative dey be oba ni get there onisika onya adwuma onko school onya hwe. Then the man will just pick that woman out of nothingness no wetin na raising this status no di baby abaju maybe amana ye di na ko school ko tu baby and at the end of it one was me dey won kan kire me say opemi. I mean, what kind of idea is that? Ada na wonu wo no mo nti ska na
no be da hu tiri mu asem na
and pamcho in go school that I zoom but I've heard one English word almost say actions speak louder than words. And who part them is said, Madam Alice Uti Hey, at your age, and then if at your age, you know, if I try to do one or two things here, now you're interested in you, are you saying that you will not be able to recognize it? Are you okay? You will definitely recognize it. You understand? You definitely. So why the man will be waking up? Who and I do bear 9-10 or no one done
maybe Indomie,
maybe fried rice,
pizza,
maybe pizza. No one for soon, no they are broke. Who know what they are? Oh, I mean, as me, mammy, I will be glad to make us a mammy, I'm in a puma. At the hospital. Then the man will just go there, spend money on her and the mother and the father and the siblings. And you later on come and say, maybe the man who was.
And with that, I agree.
So is love a charity case?
That one is not charity, brah.
Charity, no.
That one is not charity.
That you see, what it is a charity. Let me tell you what is about charity. Charity people goes there and go and supply things, and then the word in quote and quote. We go and we supply. And we do expect say at the end of the supply, so when the Sikako Koma orphanage, you expect to say they will use the money to cook for them.
Okay.
And they will also become somebody in the future to come and help society. Society.
So why do you pick someone when some year was a me buano? Not that she when you're baby agina. Was it teaching I just over war?
Na say ye to da ye boa.
Said you
high Miss almost some body of reading comments. Oh, baby, any day.
Testimony of that without expecting anything.
Madam, you were talking about the consequences of say.
Answer your baby son, Mr. Buzia. Oh, yes, Obodium. Now said there was here hitting. Please calm down. Now, you read the comments. Be a yadophonum dear. But this is from Mr. Ose Kingsley Emmanuel. Watching live from Asotiano. Thanks for watching, Mr. Kingsley. Mr. Ose Kingsley Nabi. See, you are looking splendid, my sister. Alicia near. My Jimmy too. I had a dawati I say. This is from PHCA Ohima Nelson. Love is not a charity case at all. Love, on the other hand, is meant to be mutual. It's not about one person consistently giving while the other only receives. Are you hearing what I'm reading? Healthy love involves respect, reciprocity, emotional presence, and choice from both sides. Edinti the Ohima PSC Nelson so the abano. Sister Nyami Enshaw. Minim said the work and the muda hopper na. Or say any charity. Love isn't a charity case. Ain't say. This is from Benjamin Ejanim Boatin. Papa, I'll say love this program. Be blessed. Me da say me nua bema me papa ewo nyame mu nyame Enshaw. Me chia brekum fon so nyina. This is from Mr. Anthony Kumi. I'll say watching with you. Me sure training at Womansin Senior High School back at 2006. Now me economics master. Me da si bebre boss madaroma and I yedu baby a yedu nyami sure baby bi awo. And keep the comments coming. This is from Mr. Osei Kingsley Emmanuel. If ladies think men are Father Christmas, then we will also use them as Christmas bonanza. Hey, like seriously, Mr. Kingsley, they are working. Yeah, that was why no comments how they are. From Mr. Kingsley, Nabi will say any lady that thinks a certain man is just good to her without giving a second thought is a scammer. Really? Like seriously? AdamfoPa, dear member, you can you? And yes, I said there. Give and take your bra bona no person money ye no. Na said ya Mr. buzi asia hitini the audio ma mimi saw. Can the officer
consequences of say who consider a love to be a charity case. One of them is that, let me tell you, not quite a while ago, just recently, I visited a friend at Sunyani, and in the afternoon, being in the room, there was another one in the room, also. Me wa biti crowd, a dino, until when I'm in pajamity. The movie is a brother, every time will be a proposal. Me and I mean, said, then man, who was there, Mazet, who do a move from now. And then I saw some exchange of blows where we can exchange the crown and do this or balance to David. The man or the boy, or not so all again as soon or one young, baby, or hitting blows everywhere. Oh, we are not was again, I say, no, what gave you so tell it, I was so like, and then boys, we gathered and we separated them and we made sure, say, the guy wouldn't go further because no woman was loose. Oh. Later on, this guy could not speak. So we wanted to find out why was he behaving like that, or at least treating a woman in that way. Then we came to realize that it was this guy who took this lady through. What happened was that the lady was in JHS, junior high school, and the guy impregnated her. And it's like the family, no apple, no man, and saw her through JHS senior high school and nursing training away. Then this woman was doing shakara, going behind the guy and doing other mandalas. And that is why this guy also being in Kente like a spy man. I know your baby where I was that afternoon. The brawn was very serious. Oh. So one of the consequences of this case is say, if care is not taken, it could bring about death. I have come across at my age, many men killing women, pouring acid on them, murdering them, shooting them. What kind of been cases you police need to shoot to target. No, but my case or something of that sort. So if you are a woman and a man is taking care of you and now pick you from nothing, then set you up to a certain. You see, Nyamisi, when you put us on the mountain top now, it is an honor. So if a man bring you from that, you know you could do, please, throw away that ego. And nothing because a bear man is style in or shout a real prana and fatano. You okay, those now must shout a real fatano. Those now must smell very nice. Where were they when you were nobody? I sense a bit. You understand? Where were they? Anything else, a woman could be a madam, commitment to you have to remember. Make a dear back one. Me share na me or kai. And who the Bible say, and God remembered Noah, and God remembered Hannah, and God remembered Sarah, and God remembered Musa. And you think I'm not going to say this as far as you young Kayibi. You baby opi, edu free no do go see one Kai. Yes. That kind of ungratefulness, and I don't love him, and he doesn't smell good, and he doesn't dress well, and he's or anyhow. Yeah, Mr. Bibia. So it brings. Secondly, say we just so stigmatization. There is somebody I knew at a place that I've worked before. On this very show, banana, the school. We the academic nursing from what is wrong with them. On this one, we are nursing school. The same thing, one marine, and the whole time. And then you miss a free care, we see, they will tell you as soon as you say, you say, one marine or that one. So you just take my yes, and I will just say about fear. And these are some of the few things are making me able so for our time being.
Okay. Niema wabobo so no. Yaje atum yate ase. Me nua wo hwa me wo fie. Dia Mr. Buzi ya kan so ne ne ya adwen fa comment na eto ho ma me. Na entem so ye koyanim no. Wabobo niema bebre so Madam Eva so ne na presu ye pa. Otimu say. The obi aka no so ye very logic. Ati ase. Enti there na ye. What are we doing? Say obi consequences both your positive and negative sides mo kan ni nyina. Na me bisa say out of that charity na obi ya ma no. Te say they are working. So don't ni ho nipa na boa. Do you have to stay and endure? The nipa ne do be fam bia. Wa kira we bia wa show school. Wa do wa boa wabusua. Wa boa kwan ba ko ni mienu bi so apagya wa asi baabi e wa asetenam. Be treatment na nipa ne de ma no so e de wo kowum. Enti abasa because of charity na nipa ne ye ma earlier on enti. Ahene ne ahema pacho will you have to stay and endure sa pain na e de wo kowum no? Ana e was say we live that relationship. Ana e was say we ye den. Then e was say we say partner na say nipa na wo show sa charity ni ma wo o hwe wo ye wo sa papa ni nyina no. Wo ne te no or do wo fa niema bi e do be ko wo early grave. Do you have to stay to endure the niema nipa ne de ya wo no? Ana e was say wo free like wo free na kwan mu. Pacho Eva yenko
Our pen my last. And no one should say Mr. Buzi akani de wo kan ya. Eno na make no one expense na oboboy.
Ane.
Nipa ne do wo se my charity ntimi ware no. This is one you if you want to live in happiness and peace. And for charity why you be nkasa wo me ware.
Wani nje.
Because right from one said medical love isn't a charity case. Me say me for so it's not a charity case. It's not about rescuing someone, fixing them, or staying out of sympathy. Real love is a choice. Any panama build true mutual respect, connection, and a genuine desire. And to make us say my any charity in our summer, when I want me no more very one person be any other beyond to Pana. And see, some open was soon from the onset, Mom, and I say, our young one a relationship in any ambas will be in a movement. Now share never be a Bruno, Yamian don't want a crown warrior. What me say, or take you because my bow. My bow, the end, maybe I may when injured. Abuse, I will take it. You don't have to endure it. You did not force him, I repeat. You did not force him to help you. Now, all can you way you could take in Bible. Now they are told of mine. And if Anna, Yamian, some and Uncle Rebecca say, what will be? One father pa ma enti nipa na yesi ana wa yesi na Yesu Kristo ko be wuje ye nkwan wa kan ma ya nti ye mu sei na di na chinko se ye som no wa ya ma yo wa pepa ye mbone enso ye nsom no be ensamoni aye sori aye di enti for you to help someone, for you to give something out now the opaja nipa no manenya wani monyam hye ohu na onka se oh men so na mama sister ya se bia na brother ya eden asebi nyame ayeden afa me so because nyame adom enye nyame adom anka okora wuntimi nye you will not even live to even get that privileges wanya odi obebi madam alima privilege you na wo wanya watimi di bu obi na wo se chinchin age se o pay fine kwachene na force ware no mo mienu anije nso de mo nye den munye bi enti me de meka se mo ware ya Gan tem se mo aware a mo try se mo mienu mo betena se na mo ahwe se mo betimi edi obuo ene nkomode ate mo hwase a na mo ato aso ntimi dia mpacho obi anko ni we enye nhye
se mo ntimi dia obi a enko ni baabi because love isn't a charity case says Madam Eva ene na chese me mfa futuo kakra ento aso na Mr. Buzi antwa ne kon na ye nsori so hwe be careful who you marry. So why charity amawo onye bi ma wo onna aboa wo so na waye da never love or never accept somebody so on ne betna because say nipa na ye charity amawo sometimes yes obe appreciate nipa ne de pa say obe show actually we are singing I say enam nipa simasi ana openten so ena nyame apagya me edu baby amadri nanso so odo ne ni hɔ a mini adofo some of us we are living testimonies of this issue dia wo be fam no ebedu baabi wanhwe ye kura dia do be ka wano ana be ma ne de oba ne de be kyerɛw no anhwa te sɛ de esisisi wo be kunu na wakun ho na ahwere mu mienu nyina sometimes ewom say ya invest a lot ewom say ya show charity ewom say ya kyerɛ odo when it get to the time say nipa no odo no sa connection ne vibe ni ni wa please me nua be ma ohene me nua ba say betumi a let the person go please she eyemu bi ya bro say yesi ye ka mu asem ahwewa obi be hwe wo school de ahyase ane na ebi ana odo wo but as we grow things change enema sesa enema dane sa oba na wo hu na ahyase ane ni 18 num ni 20s num no a wo hu se sa connection ne vibe no wo ebiri be bedu ama na sesa ebi ana connection ni hobie me nua be ma wa bread ye oba se betumi na se won so se wapeje wadu mpomponso bi na se wontimi biem na se wo be ma na kwa edu baabi a yenso me mema no mo akoma ento mo yam na wanhu se wasisi no so wo mo bi a wo se wo de beboa na yemu bi ye bi ma bi ye bedu baabi na mo support ye no yetimi gi lo mo ya support your dreams nso bi be ye na wo de aboa nipa no vice versa yenso so ye ho asene saa mesrew because said ya misabuzi aka aye no eye se obeso obi asenya pagya na free baabi ede na si baabi eye pa so be appreciate se obi aye me se na so odo ne ni ho de a love isn't a charity case misra oti ase apreko na ye ma sa don entena sa charity na nyankopon bo hye ye mu se wo se wo hu nua mmobo pagya ne free bia bi de ne si bia bi no eno mom ndi ye mu dem na se give and take asetena no sabi mpredua sampane nso enam homa so anai na ndua so na homa ye den ehu soro manenya wa hoaho a enya wo animonyam hye se nyame befa wo obotom so anase wo nimdie bi so apagya obidi asidie kron wo nhira e wo nyame wo achechefo de yate ase yese ye nhira ana ye katua e wo soro yate ase yesra mu adofo ye nuama ne mema se mo betimi a nka mo manfa saade ne mom nhye yetirim sometimes a man no bi nso ye ka ha na yaka ha etoda ye bu mema no so kwase adodo be ma bi betimi invest e wo ba bi mu a last minute on appreciate nimpo nsem a obeka hwe be ma na chese atwa mene wote a na wo se okunu kura fra asase so ma na hojo no menua ba se wote san asesa se nyame fa be ma bi so pagya do tu kwan ana oso wase ma atimi ko school na so wi a twa wani ko hwe wunchi se bi mpredua san yeso komfo boni a wahwe ya afo ama komfo papa beto aso no yenyi ne bonua yo yenyi na yipamu eni nti aya kai wunchi di oso wasene pagya wo fra atechemu no okọ wani ma aya kai no se mpo wontimi nware no wontimi ne ntu anamon bie mu a appreciate na di ne ho adanse papa kira adofo no na say ye na doso ene na ama ye mema no so anya sa adwene say me boa you have to pay with your body e wase wo do nipadua tuaka enam de ekoso nti eni nti asensebe yetu ye nyina ye hofo enti fato wotirim menua ba obi ye wado ye pagya wa kai no ohwe wabusunya yi na ye na wonso twa wani hye wachi emmoa bi a wase wade boa no wonso fa boa no na praise na megidi se ye soso ye ho asensa ebeboa me no mienu sa enti never love in this condition. You taste a word to a wise first also mami ewo baabi awo Mr. Buzia your foot to a chat to na yen sorry so.
Okay, first of all, I disagree with you. Say never love in this condition. What kind of condition are you referring to? The condition of somebody giving you or investing in you, and at the end of it all, no, you come out with a bogus argument and say, "You need to say this, so you will not marry that person." Let me tell you, I disagree with Madam by saying, "Say, will you invest in one answer or yeah." Jan, no. Mammy can't say it all. I come for you, baby. This is a what time? What time cook by you need me? I told you, anybody time or not. Not all sure me the world who said, or back. There is a question that I want to post it around there. All sure now almost that time the name Sikan was in good character. Never. And now say, then you should buy a walk. Chama na misi kene ba na anaso de misi kana mo na misu ba mpone no esa ka misi kana ho ana And are you telling me, say you were, and I don't know if you mind maybe some question. Were you blind at that time? You weren't, I don't think so. Nipa na university area no, afi na wo come away. Your friend no, I may papa bi ni su na me dey aye comparison. Madam, do not ever do that. Maybe there, if I invest in you, I believe, say, God has invested in us. He has given us breath. He has given us a whole lot of heart and everything. As some are doing, we must put them into use, and it should benefit in your name. And you see, yes, we are shown your worship on that is it. And let me tell you something. Whoever told you, say, Madam Alicia, Alice, whoever told you, say, love is the only thing that matters in relationship and our marriage. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
obedience is equal to love. Obedience. When you say so, what about me on the I won't know. Nemum a kwanya nipa no si fasotie ni obedience akoye se wono no o ka asemani hello obra ne humase humility grab them what do. Humility is what Nyankopon say. Those who humble themselves, was it the earth belongs to those who are meek, people who are humble. And to humbleness in the world beside your own Christ is equal to Odomo. And also, will be so hard working. Somebody can love that person because of how hardworking the person is. You understand? Obisoso more great character. Let me tell you something. Nobody can tell me, say, or what will be no, or what will be the Paco show. Your friend is a Subamboni. Subamboni, and a bit is a music, say the Bianca. May say, I don't want to be fake. I am genuine as I am. I did be a me. Near me to be a piano. Me who are men who said, this is what I am here. Can you do that? Can you not? Then you go, everybody go his or her separate way. And many hypocrisy, and no has been the reason why we are where we are today. And Muntina has been to the say, they're discussing the topic of say, love isn't about eternity case. Love is.
Love is ye brainity ye de besi ha enne said ye wahiti no nyame ya adom a ye besen ato aso da foforo na say asem no o de opese o chiemu no emmewo eninti Madam Eva me read the comment we na feature na wona yen sorry so. And this is from Mr. Osei Kingsley Emmanuel. Let them use nyame adom to take care of themselves. Na che say or catch the ema no ya asemo ya ti ase. Mr. Kingsley Nabi must say watching with you. Yeah, that's say ne commenter eba ye PSA or Hima Nelson yeah that's bebre so do comment ba ye Benjamin Ajanim Boatin won so yeah da was so do comment ba ye Mr. Kingsley ene wa ma ye ni age wa hapa yeah da was bebre ene mo am comment be ba tire nyina Yauken a man needs respect not to be loved. Obi nso de odi abetum no Mr. Yauken menim so wo western region nyame enhwa wo so bebre na oye me staff ewo Domakwam IRC model anything mo amode mo comment ba ye nyina ye chia mo bebre se mo kan ye homa ye di djuma no Madam Eva ye sorry so no na chese utwa na wo na afi ode nchia ato aso na ya we hie nua be ma ba akopɛ so happy birthday nti ye de beba atwi nti koso
aba pari ma me das eno anu makano love is not a charity case you and love should come from connection not compassion. When pity becomes the foundation of relationship, we must ask, are we building love or just rescuing someone at the cost of our own happiness? Me kwa na makansi so. Say be man na mu say be man na tabwa. O wa fa na say mabodi nti me ware no. Wani ji o. So at the end of the day, obana meye that appreciative na wo kan say o say wanya appreciative. Na say wantimi an no. Na say mo mi in relationship no. Obi feel say ase me kra no wonno me hwe no hwe mi nti na waware mi nti no me kra me self worth ne e wo fom eno no so ye de ono so obi sibu ye nti me feel eye sa na ono so hu ni say eye boa wo boa ne nti na waware no na mrepa mu nya obi kro ye ye obetimi akonto be hu say sena mote no enije bi anim enti simi de se be ye mamienu mu ani beje no empanimfo di kankan se wodu sika be hwe oba de fata amoa na nyen no aponche onyina wo benya so mfaso na wo yi wo yam se wo hwe ne de a me expect say de wo panyina wo benya because omo kura hia ye omo say omo do omo connection no omo kura timi ware na the end of the day no omo say niam ayeden asesa enti say de wo di charity nti na yekofa na ayeden aba enti na mesre wo say hwe hu se mamienu mwate mo ho ase ye be ye appreciative e ma mo nya appreciative yes me ma na na tagi ye appreciative say de madam edika ya kan no ye appreciative na wonso so a wai wo so wa hwe no enforce no ma ne nware wani ndi o me de me nua me ma no me kan kire so wa hwe ba bi nti won nware wa ani je de mamienu nyame anya mwadoma mani ndi se koye di a ye de nyame ase na sankoye a mesrew mamienu muntwa so ntem na ediasundie aba love is not a charity case.
Allahu akbar. Na chese. Ye de asi ho ene. Na yemfa akwanya iso enwish ye nua be ma ba akupe. Ohene fefe. Mr. Eugene Ejenim Badu Yeboa. This is from your sister, Madam Eva Yeboa Asiama. The Jokobua family wishes him a very best in everything he does. Happy glorious birthday. Ohene, wey every wabusia enchen. Any with sister Eva. Almost in Yamen shrow, non tre washim, not the other when you subia, and I said, you see when you subia, Emram, you saw worry yanche. Nyame ensha wo fie ai Valentine marriage en na wakano na chese nyame na mpacho birthday na ekwaso wo hena anwumre mi mfa midala bia ni mayi mi me grace occasion se wo ho line no eninti Mr. Eugene baby a wo bia nyame ensha wo bebre ye first akwanya we so congratulate ye queens omo we ne ye wo Wamsetek Wamanafo Senior High Technical School omo ye face of Wamsetek winners no when I know your Queen Asantewa nyame enhira no ma wani so ade hunu emram ene adane de o exhibit ne ma wo hopa Queen we salute you kudos first runner up Queen Frederica wonso AdamfoPa afidi kese ni team ni nyina yese nyame ema wani so ade hunu emram se oboawo na utim nya first runner up na second runner up Queen Irene wonso nyame nhirawo no nti wanim na de esi wani so bia somwa mramu mawo ya de mase bebre samuyi mu husi ho ete Wamsetek nso anim nyame enhira mo na chese ye fa we so de ncha kese ama achechefo a wo Wamsetek ho nyina nso ne momwa ne se de musi grooming kra no program ni very nice Madam Benis mechia bebre eni nti yemfa nchia ma abusua na chese ye nsori so ntemso
ene na mekoso achi Jokobua family bio ye de ye si match ni my birthday sa 3rd March mi ye ya na chese machi ba no so no so di so 11 eni my voice ta so sek na o chira de 11 man no so di na oda ena ne nso so eye ajimambadu machi ba mi elu enti na mi che busuafo nyina echi amakuma ofile boutique mechi e obi bia o Wamsetek ne aduma pa ya ye ofiera anti age ene me na mfufo nyina ebu nyina bonfe nyame hye obi bia me da se obaba
me so me da se Mr. Buzia nchia
me chia me sister your friend abna techiwa me ba doma my second time only niku brother ima omo oba me hia omo na eje me fe so ma me cha omo cha for 1 year they were very fantastic people to me. Tinamisha or Pane and war with the other. Is it to the Americans in a honor and go full into until Miss Sanchia, Madame for be a friend by a one to my home by school near fan officer on any more UK. By Namisha, why officer, on no wife and now for Sumitia massive man on Tiapo on any sister.
Me so me da se me fa kwanya we so na ma we hyenkramofo nyina happy Eid Fitr nyame enkoso no ma mo mpaibo enu nanim Allahu akbar Meda team ni nyina ase ye CEO Mr. Jan o landing abochimamu nyame nkoso ama ho ban na adwuma pa ana adwempa wota AdamfoPa achi sanso na yede nchi akese ma AdamfoPa media ye followers nyina omoye nkramufo nyame enkoso na omamabusade endru nanim mede nchia ma akwa family a ewo wanfie kotodwa obusia me maame aga yie no eye May 29th ewo chira enti madofo nom mabie maapona to ombetimi akwa kujame menua Rita Kofi wo London sister Linda also wo London mede nchia madoma akwamfo nyina na me chew nkran say bra na anije ni nyina ne mpomponso ewo doma akwam ya hwa AdamfoPa media ye pages no so TikTok, Facebook, YouTube na bia ehuru so poto ya hwa obo de ebekoso bia ye bema wo hu bi ya da wa comment na wo share ye no nso ase ye ni so bebre ya chi abusuan so e wo brekum ye da obi bia ase na me nso obi bia